Hello, this is Greg Allison with Green Greg and Worm Farm coming to you on the 30th of January 2020. And my gosh, like I said, this decade is going crazy already. So I see you, Lou. See you now. And this is a live cast. So I'm going to talk just for a few minutes and I'm going to go into looking at comments for a few minutes. My last live cast, just when I went to look at comments, my signal dropped out. So hopefully we won't have that happen tonight. All right, here we go. Uh, Many of you have heard that the World Health Organization has declared the coronavirus to be a global emergency. As it turns out, now we have, at this moment, confirmed cases of 8,236 with 171 dead and with 143 recovered. It seems like a low number recovered compared to dead, but this virus is still just getting started in a lot of people, so it's hard to draw conclusions from that, my friends. So to go forward here, uh, we now have in China something on the order of 57, maybe even up to 70 million people quarantined. That's pretty amazing, my friends. That's amazing. So, uh, and if you haven't heard, there's a cruise ship that has coronavirus on a cruise ship. A cruise ship with 6,651, almost 7,000 people on it. My friends, one thing I told you last weekend when I did our last live cast is stay away from crowds, don't get on planes, and stay away from particularly cruise ships. I would not even go to the Super Bowl. Anything where you have large numbers of people in a small area, I would not want to be trapped with 7,000 people on a cruise ship. They're going to be on there for probably 2 weeks or longer. They won't be able to get off. And if, given there's sickness on there, the chances of that spreading and a lot of people catching it now is going to be great. It only might be one or two people that's got it on there now, but the chances of more and more people catching are very high. Now, about this coronavirus, there's a lot we don't know about it. There's still more we don't know than there is that we do know. And the funny thing is that we are learning more about it each day, each week, and then 2 weeks from now, we'll know a lot more about it. It's good that we have the technology today to be able to look at the DNA and work on methods to contain the sickness. We have some tools today that we didn't have before. Up to 9 in Australia. Oh, yeah. 9 in Australia. Oh, yeah. Terrible. There's 6 in the United States. There's 3 in Canada. Uh, yeah, so it's looking pretty rough right now, my friends. I'm not looking at too many of the messages for a moment, my friends. Corona Cruise Lines. Yeah. Stay off the cruises, my friend. If you got a cruise, I wouldn't go right now. I'd be looking for a refund. Hello, Cody. So there is a lot of suspicions, though, about what's going on, how it got created, how it got started. As I said, it's quite possible that it started naturally. All the right ingredients were there. And if this isn't natural, it's still the right ingredients. So we could easily have a natural, hello, Desert Rose. And, okay, so I'm not looking at this too much, so forgive me if I don't say hello to all you great, wonderful people. So I'm trying to get some words out, and then I'm going to spend a little more time in the chat, as I said. So, as you know, Dr. Paul Cottrell, and as it turns out now, the Washington Times are claiming that this is a manufactured virus. And the Washington Times is citing intelligence people from the United States and people from Israel, Israeli intelligence, I guess the Mossad. I would say they maybe have other intelligence agencies. We all know about the Mossad, though, right? Now, all that said, the Washington Post, or I might say the Washington Compost, has issued an article. Oh, no, this is not true. We've debunked this heinous false rumor, this false news. We've totally debunked it. It's not true. Interesting. Well, as it so turns out, whether that's true or not, how I do know one good use of the Washington Compost is to shred those papers and put them in my worm bins, or your worm bins. I don't subscribe to it myself. So all that said, yeah, eat worms. Worms are cold-blooded creatures. You're not going to catch a virus from them. In fact, no human pathogen can survive in the gut of an earthworm. How about that, my friends? So here we are. There's this individual, Dr. Peter, no, excuse me, I'm thinking Western here, Ping Zhao. Dr. Ping Zhao, kind of referred to him as the Corona King, coronavirus king, China's coronavirus king. I've seen him referred to on, what's that, the Hedge Report. He was referred to there as the Bat God. So zero hedge, excuse me, zero hedge. So he is a researcher at the Wuhan Institute of Virology. And this individual put out a request, or that organization put out an RFP, basically a request back in November, looking for 1 to 2 fresh postdoc students, no experience required. You want people with no experience required to play around with these viruses? I don't know about that, my friends. Uh, but they were looking for people. And let's see if I can find the words of this press release here. Yeah, it was released 18 November. Let me find a sheet of paper here. And here's what it said. They were to use bats to research the molecular mechanisms that allow Ebola and SARS-associated coronavirus to lie dormant along a long time without causing disease. Now, is that interesting? So some of the things that we know about Dr. Ping Zhu is he's the leader of the bat virus infection and immunization group there at the Wuhan Institute of Virology. And he started his research into bats in 2009. And even the Wuhan Institute of Virology put out a press release not long ago explaining how bats carry diseases without getting sick. And he further engaged in research that developed superbugs of the coronavirus that overcame the bat's immune system. So they're doing all kind of crazy research right there at that level 4 institute in Wuhan, which is supposed to be able to give us containment, right? But as I mentioned many times before, there's the writings of the likes of Sir Martin Rees of the United Kingdom. He is the Astronomer Royal of the United Kingdom, and he wrote that book, Our Final Hour, in which he was citing concerns about not only bioterror but bioerror. And we have seen that there have been lots of errors from these research facilities. So, my God, do we want these research facilities researching such heinous disease and creating all these things? I mean, is that a travesty? Life finds a way, right? Did you ever watch Jurassic Park? Life finds a way. You shouldn't be making this stuff on this planet. If we want to make these kind of viruses, go to the moon and do it, for Pete's sake. That's the reason to go to the moon, or some remote asteroid or someplace where the biology is not going to spread. I ain't talking about biology spreading. Maybe you may have heard that flight that came from Wuhan, the United States. We went over and got some of our people that were associated with the embassy and such things, from our politicians, out of Wuhan. We didn't just bring them straight to San Francisco. They had to make a stop in Anchorage, Alaska. I assume it was Anchorage. And they flew into Alaska. And then when they got to the United States, and you'd think they would all be quarantined, but these guys threatened to sue for illegal detainment and says, oh, we'll contain ourselves, we'll quarantine ourselves, self-quarantine at home. How many of these people says, hey, I'm not sneezing, I'm not coughing, and go walking around and go buy peanut butter or Twinkies at the local grocery store, my friends? I mean, hey, yeah, let's see how well that works. These 200 people, are they all the best and brightest? How smart are they? How much do they really care? How many of them are sociopaths? Hey, sociopaths don't care about anything. Out of 200 people, you want to have at least 2 sociopaths, especially considering they tend to percolate up into organizations like that. I would say maybe 4 or 5 people that really don't care about anybody other than number one, going out and doing whatever they want to do. The heck with everybody else. So, my friends, there's a lot of risk in this one. These people are coming back. There's also a lot of other flights coming out of China still. It's not terminated. The thing is, with this incubation period of 2 weeks, or 10 days at least, when you have no signs of it, there's no telling how this can spread and what will happen. So in 2 weeks, we're going to know a lot more. And we just had the Center for Disease Control announced a human-to-human spread case here in the United States of America as a husband-to-wife spread, where one went to Wuhan and the other was at home. And there have been some claims that this is mainly spread from close contact, but we do know it's spread in air. The virus is heavy, so it may not travel a long distance, but we all know a sneeze can propel particles for a good distance. So, my friends, wear not only this face mask, but wear something over your eyes. In my video where I was driving last weekend, I did put on my sun visors to show that this is what you need to do. You need to indeed put something over your eyes and have a really good face mask, N95 or above, maybe better. And I did mention how face masks can actually be detrimental if they're small and flimsy in that video. Go watch that video, my friends. No point in me repeating all that. No point in me repeating today a lot of stuff about prepping. There's a couple of prevention methods I did not mention. Of course, there's the ultraviolet light. You can use a lot of that around. You have some ultraviolet white light wands, buy some of those. There is zinc. Zinc is a powerful antiviral. And Tamiflu, of course. Now, talking about Tamiflu, it's funny, I didn't think to mention this. I did a video a few months back, probably in September, November timeframe. I have to go back and check. I hope maybe I can include a link below later. This video was about using sweet gum burrs. Sweet gum burrs, just sweet gum in general. The burrs isn't the only part of the sweet gum tree you can use. You can use the inner bark, so if the burrs aren't available now, to make your own version of Tamiflu. I showed how to do that. An antiviral. And I got something. I need to go home and strain it out now and be ready to use it, because now's the time I might need it. So, yeah, I do a lot of videos about things that can really help you stay alive, thrive, and out of the hive. Sweet gum burrs. That's right, Evelyn. So these are things you need to be aware of and what you can do. And overall about this virus, like I said, there's still a lot we don't know. This could, if it's an engineered virus, indeed, it could be very bad. It's highly suspicious as to why you'd have such large quarantines when only 8,000 some odd people are infected. At least that's what they claim. It's highly suspicious that you would do that when only less than 200 people, 171 have passed away. The regular virus typically will take out 6,000 people. And we don't think nothing of it. So what is really going on? Is there some agenda here? I think I'll do a video just on this topic alone. The Corona con, my Corona. So I think I'll do this as a topic of a later video. What is happening with this virus? Why is the reaction legitimate? There's a lot of questions. I'm going to pick this up as a pray, says Cody Proctor. Amen, Cody. So, and speaking of praying, I do have the special coming up for 02/02/2020, 2 minutes to pray, meditate, or just be silent. Definitely 2 minutes to stop what you're doing. I've had a few people criticize me in chat. Well, prayer not doing nothing, pray in one hand and you know what, in the other, and see which one gets full. I've heard most stuff. Most people are supportive, but even if you just stop, if we can stop the world for 2 minutes, my friends, if we can stop the world for 2 minutes, we can gain attention. Even if it's just a few of us initially, I do believe in the power of meditation, the power of prayer, as Cody asked for us to pray. I believe these are effective. There are good signs that they're effective. Now, you may not agree, and I'm going to get comments all over the place about this. And you know what? Silence counts. Protest count. And I definitely think group prayer and meditation go a long way. The power of attention to appeal to the greater creator, which I definitely believe in, a greater creator. So I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about that. That's not the purpose of this channel, but I have stated that. So it's out there. Now, having said all of that, my friends, the 2 minutes for peace, 2 minutes at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 2nd of February, 2020. That's 2 at 2, 02/02/2020. I hope we can remember that. Cody Proc says Psalms 91. There you go, Cody. So, Desert Rose, when there are only two or more gathered with the same intention is powerful. Yeah, and that's actually written in the Bible. I think that's what Cody's referring to up there. So, my friends, it is powerful. You can have great effectivity. Now, we're marshaling thousands of people. We already know that from the people who respond and the people who see my videos and how this has been shared. So please share this message. Go look for those videos and share them. If you're looking at this video and you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and bang that notification bell, because I'm telling you things that you need to be aware of so you can be aware to prepare. Don't be scared. Be prepared. Don't panic. No panic is going to help you. I saw one YouTuber says, don't panic now. I'll tell you when to panic. I won't tell you, don't panic. You might need to get in a hurry occasionally, And right now might be a good time to get in a hurry and do all your prepping, whatever last minute you can do. Go out and buy the foods now and have them ready, because if you go into quarantine, it may last months. And don't put yourself in a position where you're on a cruise ship, my friends, right now. Oh my God. I would not want to be trapped on a cruise ship. If this thing has some of the fatalities that some people claim, and even the people that aren't dead, I hear it's causing heart damage in survivors. Heart damage, my friends. I don't know. And it may be like the regular flu. In fact, it may not even be as bad as the regular flu. There's just so much we don't know yet. But why is China reacting the way they're reacting? There is a story under the radar. Why are they building emergency hospitals, 3 ginormous hospitals in the Wuhan district, and trying to get them all done from cutting ground to finished in a week? My friends, something strange is going on. And like I said, we'll talk about that specifically in a video to come. And I also will have links on my other channels, and hopefully later tonight or sometime soon I'll put links underneath this video. I said other channels, I mean other videos that give you links to my Patriot Supply, where you can buy 25-year storage stuff, all kind of prepping supplies, and that will help my channel. If you use those links to buy, it will absolutely help my channel. You can buy seeds, heirloom seeds, at both sites, although I think you'll find a lot more of those on Tree Leaf Market and supplies for growing indoors, and that would be a good strategy to grow indoors as much as you can when you can't be getting out and you might still have fresh greens. If not, you'll be wishing you were growing microgreens, my friends, yes. So it's time to grow microgreens. And also, yeah, I got videos to tell you how to do that. So a lot of videos, how to eat from the weeds and the trees, and get away from the people. You may not want to be around a lot of people in this event. This is a bug-in event, an event like this, or if you've got a place to bug out to where you're away from people, that's acceptable too. But yeah, for me, this is definitely a bug-in. So let's get into the chats here. Let's see what people are saying. Evelyn, in Taiwan, they said if you get coronavirus and recover, you will have a permanent lung tissue damage. Yeah, well, it also gives you pneumonia. Pneumonia does that, but maybe this is the worst version. It may do worse too. Sometimes pneumonia just scars your lungs. So we got lung damage and heart damage. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. So this is a pretty bad virus if that's the case. And Joseph Reynolds, worms will be food source. Yes, yes, yes. Oh yeah, I do sell worms. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, I know a guy that sells some worms. It's called Green Gregs. Yeah, plenty of links. www.greengregs.com. And let's see. Lynn Begley says it was the same market as Sarah Bet hit a snake and a market stick. I'm having a hard time reading this one. It's hitting me in the 40s and 50s, 75% men, only 25% women getting hit with the virus. So this is hitting men more? Yeah, weird. Lots of disinformation out there. Hey, that's right, the Smith. Lots of disinformation. A panic then control. Yeah, I think maybe they're trying to panic us to control us. I think that may be an agenda. Let's see what we got here. Hive Country says, I don't want to be a pirate. I don't want to be a cannibal either. Really bad for all vapors. Yeah, your lungs are messed up. Greg, I have a World War II Bible. That's nice, Cody. And Tricia Atkinson says, thank you so much. Respect. Watch the video, Anglo-Saxon Mission. Scott, maybe you can tell us what's on Anglo-Saxon Mission. Leave a message on here. Robert Morgan, it's fatal. Well, it is to some people. It's been fatal to 171 so far. And chances are it will be a lot more. I don't know how long it takes it to run its course. That are saying this thing might peak out in China in 10 days. We don't know. The Spanish flu had like 3 peaks. It went up, down, then really up, down, and a fairly good peak over a 2-year period. Now that was, Spanish flu is like 1 in a 100-year event, but then again, it's been 100 years, right? So it's kind of hard to know what's coming, my friends. Really is. It may be nothing. But, if it's causing, it's upper desert rosary, upper respiratory, economic damage. Oh, yeah, with China shutting down the way they are, definitely, for all this time, it's definitely going to give them a lot of economic damage. Definitely give us a lot of economic damage, too. Worse than pneumonia inflamed the entire lungs, so peppermint oils help. Good tip, Lynn. That's Lynn Begley. Peppermint oils help. Okay, and you might try some essential oils, and you might infuse them into the air with a vaporizer, my friends. Maybe a good way to fight this thing. Uh, Calamity rain, mutating viruses, no telling what all these symptoms would be like. Oh, yeah, you're right, right. Robert Morgan, we have 110 cases in the U.S. as of 3 days ago. Well, and confirmed cases seem to be 6, but who knows? Hi, Leanne. So, Cindy Lou, I love listening to you, Greg. So wise and knowledgeable. Well, thank you, Cindy Lou. Sully Fletch, going to collapse the whole world's economies. It may be, and they may be trying to do that. Let's see, snakes and bats combos hiding nature's poisonous by nature. Those who like them shall suffer. It's not like you're quoting some scripture there. J Rock, sounds like they know all the pros and cons. Are you live streaming Sunday? Yeah, I might. Maybe I should. I definitely want everybody to be silent and pray, and definitely give it your moment of silence. I hope that going live stream would not distract from that, but then it may help focus it. So y'all tell me, should I go live Sunday on 02/02/2020? You tell me. Or should we just all find a corner and do our little meditation and prayer? Beware imported goods from China. Absolutely. Carry the virus for days. We don't know how long this can survive on the surface, but definitely days. So, if you're getting something from China, sanitize it. Use Lysol and those kind of things. Keep everyone inside so they cannot riot. Well, there's been allegations that might be what's going on there. That also points out a potential opportunity, my friends. The powers that be, the control systems in China are cracked. This is the point that we can use to push in our meditation, in our prayers, to change in China, to turn China into a more democratic organization. If you had the people in China really running the country, then it wouldn't be like it is today. Hope a democratic China could be a very strong positive force for humanity. Absolutely, they could do a lot of good in the world. So, and it'd be a lot more fun to deal with. And the Smith gives me the peace sign. Let's see, October they reported 500 million hogs died. Oh yeah, virus infected. Yeah, they had a lot of hogs die. So it just shows that things can go bad in a hurry. Search event 209 October. Yeah. That was assimilation, Joseph or Reynolds assimilation. I thought it was event 201, 209. And who was involved in that? Who was involved in this website with the numbers on it from Johns Hopkins University with all the numbers that I showed the other night, Let's see. Praying for us all. The virus came from a stolen batch from Canada. I saw that allegation. Robert Morgan. It could be. This is coming from scientists and medical doctor possessing. They are telling everyone we will be under quarantine in 3 weeks. Lynn, I don't know, maybe. That Dr. Paul said that the scar tissue never goes away, and it's like having COPD. Oh, that is not good. That is not good at all. COPD is really bad. Oh my God, Robert. I'm not even going to repeat that. My gosh. Let's see. Where can I find that? Oh, I don't know what you're talking about here. Hi, everyone. What's going on in Cleveland? Says Deep Waters. Green Graves Americans are stuck in quarantine zones. The embassies evacuated. Yeah, there's still 1,000. There was 1,000 Americans there. They pulled out about 200. So if you weren't amongst the powers that be, you did not get to fly free. Praying for us all. Yeah, we better. There's too many things coming over here. 1968, Hong Kong flu epidemic killed 1 million people, says Tennessee volunteers. Yeah, that was a bad Hong Kong flu epidemic. We don't know how bad this is going to get. We have no idea right now. Like I said, it may just be like the flu you get every year, or it may be a lot worse. But it sounds like the side effects of what happens, even if you survive with bad lungs, scarred tissue, and damage to your heart, not good. Have you heard of the 30 kids in Florida that were exposed at Yale University? No. Oh my gosh. Hi, Karen Caldwell. China claims to have the virus that will kill all races but themselves there. Oh, well, you know what? Everybody, there's a lot of groups have stuff like that. But apparently this is doing a number on them. South Park predicted this. Maybe Trace. There's all this talk about how cartoons are predictive. Let's say, how many cases in the USA now? 6 confirmed. They came from the market where SARS. Wow. So we got 240 people in here. Hey, give me some thumbs up, guys. Uh, Apple and automakers shut down in China. Yeah, there's all kind of shutdowns. Yes, it's Gridendorf or Slytherin. I'm not considered Slytherin here. Something Slytherin in China looks like garlic clove a day. Yeah, I grow garlic, lots of it. I need to start selling it. Are you live streaming? Yeah, okay, I've talked about that. Text. Let me scroll down to the bottom because I'm not keeping up with it. Wow, been tons of messages in here. I'm scrolling. Now I'm down to the bottom. Wow, I was way back up there. All right, already hit likes. Thank you. Multivitamins, yes. Vitamin D3, vitamin C. Take a lot of that. Get some vitamin K from your food. Hello, Greg, says Joanne Nansen. Gypsy. This Yahweh anger judgment. Victoria, I don't know. Maybe. Hope not. B12, yes. Beta glucan. I go to Northern Kentucky University. Let's scroll past. Let's see. And we got email from the school saying no cases at the school. 2 possible cases in Miami. Yeah. Who knows? When people are walking around and they don't show symptoms for 10 days, who knows? Cordial silver. Well, yeah, it's a strong antiviral. You just might turn kind of a silvery color. I do know a lady who is definitely silver. And she said she took the pure form, which some people say won't get you silver, but she probably took a lot, but she has no regrets. She said it saved her life. Okay, vitamin C helps, but the other vitamins absorb better. Okay. So anyway, the pale horse gallops. You notice the little header in the thumbnail of my last video had the horses there, the 4 horses. I need to do a 4-horse video, don't I? Alrighty, my friends, I'm gonna go. I've got some matters I got to see to here. I want to thank everyone for watching. I wished I had a little bit more time to do the live scan, but I actually need to run real bad. So thank you everyone for watching. Please share this. Please share the videos on 02/02/2020. Talk to people. Try to spread that word. Let's get this going. And my friends, thank you very much and have a blessed, wonderful night. Bye.